what will you do going forward to make sure that what you're paying for the next 10 months, you're able to take advantage of and implement in your business so you don't feel overwhelmed like you currently
Yes.
feel and behind. So what is
Yes.
your plan? Let's talk about that. What is your plan moving forward?
Uh, I don't have one.
That's a problem.
Yes. Okay, I
Now,
have a problem getting motivated, like getting on a plan. I've been out of work, like home for an injury, and it's just my days don't, I don't know how everybody else does it who work from home, but I haven't gotten the whole work from home mojo yet where you like get up in the morning, you're like, exercise or get ready for work and work. Like, I haven't gotten that there yet.
okay, so this sounds like a whole mindset concern. Does anybody else? You can stop sharing your screen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But I am going to focus on this. We really do need to move forward, but not until we have this. Is anybody else having the same concern? This is a common concern. So you can either unmute yourself and say yes, or you can put it in the comment section. Is anybody else, the chat section, is anybody else having problems getting and staying motivated? Brandy has her hand up. Okay. You two are the, sometimes Crystal, not anymore, Ashanique. Okay. It seems like when I sit down to do my stuff, other seeming pressing issues occur, I needed to vent. Okay. I'm glad you guys are admitting this, because then remember we did the distractions and the interruptions. That's what this is. This is your self-talk, your lack of discipline. That's the distraction. And that most of the time we are the distraction. We just focus on other people and say, oh, it was my kids. Oh, it was, you see what I'm saying? So I need you guys to, now you identified that, you can clearly create you a plan. The number one plan to help you get motivated is to create a morning routine. The number one plan to help you get motivated is to create a morning routine and to get up at a certain time and to go to bed. So it starts with going to bed. You can't stay up all night long and expect to get up in the morning and have a productive day. My day starts the night before. So I have the energy, the mojo, and the intention at 7 p.m. at night. That's when I do it. I don't know about anybody else. From 7 to 7:30 minimum, I am focusing on my business. What am I doing tomorrow? So when I get up the next day, I don't feel like I'm unemployed because I don't know what I'm about to do today. And so I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll just, no, I already know that I have this appointment, I'm working on this program, this project, this client, this, you see what I'm saying? And I also know that in the morning, I need to have some affirmations. I need to have some music. I need to have, if I'm going to stretch, if I'm going to work out, if I'm going to eat me some green juice, what am I going to do in the morning to get me better prepared? Am I going to wake up and do nothing? Journal in my pen and pray and just look out the window at the sky and take deep breaths. We had to have a morning routine to get us prepared for the day. But I will say it again, my morning routine starts the day before. The reason why it starts the day before, because it's nothing like, okay, I don't know, for me anyway. And I've always been an overachiever, which is not necessarily a good thing. That's actually compensated for something else. But and I've always been that wanted to be right, which is not good. That's overcompensate for something else too. But my point is that has led me to make sure that I don't ever want to be embarrassed by somebody saying you're not prepared. So that makes me overcompensate. So I will do stuff ahead of time in order to make sure that I am never going to be embarrassed, and the teacher will never call on me and say, Stacey, do you know the answer? And then somebody else want to laugh at me because I feel like Carrie in that movie, they're all going to laugh at you. That's a problem that I have. But what that has done, this is me being transparent. What that has done is caused me to be prepared beforehand. And sometimes I'm prepared and nobody asks. And then my feelings are like, man, I did all this work. You ain't even asked me about it. You know what I'm saying? But guess who's the benefactor? Myself. You know what I mean? And so the night before, I set an alarm in my phone to go off at 7:00. And I remove myself from whatever environment that I'm in, unless it's an appointment. You know what I mean? And I get open my laptop and I look at what is it that needs to be done. I always have a to-do list. Always have a to-do list. I have a to-do list that'll bring me money in the next 2 weeks, and a to-do list of shit that I just need to know I want to get done. Need to know I want to get done. That means I need it, I want it, I thought about it, I seen something, I'm getting out of my head. And so that list is always long as hell. But my money-making list is usually less than 6 or 7 items. And so I'm looking at that list throughout the week, and it changes, and sometimes it gets pushed to the next to the long list, or sometimes something added and it gets in the way of what was already there. But whatever's my income producing activity is what I'm focusing on. And so I have to open my laptop and I have to see, okay, I want to make $1,700 this week. Therefore, I need to either write me the policies that's going to bring me $1,700, or I need to sell the digital products that's going to give me $1,700, or I need to have coaching programs. These are my multiple streams of income. And so because I have a profit plan, I know I need to get 2 clients. I need to, whatever it is that needs to be done, because I know the value of each. And so if I need to do that, I need to have this appointment. I need to close this appointment. I need to go live. I need to, whatever it is that I need to do based off of, and that's what we're creating for you. You don't currently have these, you guys, unless, based off of my program, we haven't done that yet, but that's why we're doing these individual pieces. Today, we're supposed to be working on your business snapshot. Your business snapshot will let you know in my marketing, in my leads, in my relationship marketing, in my in my program and product and solution chart, what am I missing? Because you have to have a consistent flow of leads, you have to have a good offer, which is a product at a decent price, and you have to have a process in order to take the leads through the offer and then payment. And if those 3 things are how you run a successful business. And so we need to see where you're whole. So this business snapshot, those 2 forms that you're supposed to complete, will let us know, well, you're not doing enough to create consistent leads. That's why you're not making the money you make. Or you're creating consistent leads, but you don't have any type of process. So you all willy-nilly, once somebody set up an appointment, you got all kind of different hoops to go through, but nothing as a actual process. And that's why you're leaving money on the table. You have a bad reputation. And you're overwhelmed. And then the offer is, well, what's your top 3 products that you're going to offer, and the top 3 solutions that your products provide for the top 3 problems that your ideal client have. If you don't know that, then you just trying to sell anything to anybody for any reason. So as a business owner, that means money. I want to earn money. So I need to have some type of plan. And my plan is to find the people that have this problem and offer them this solution and take them through the process of getting this application completed so I can get paid. So if you don't have all of those components identified, then that's why you're not making consistent money. And so the snapshot will let you see, where are you? It's a business reality check to see where you are. And then the business plan will show you after I get this foundation and the ideal client, what part of that process I just described do I need to focus on next based off of the holes that's in my current business model, right? And so, but since you don't have all that, you can't exactly do what I do. But what the bottom line is, you need to know at nighttime, I need to know what I'm doing tomorrow. It's kind of like your mom used to say, take your clothes out, brush your teeth, take a shower, wrap your hair up, you know what I'm saying? Fix your lunch. So in the morning, all you have to do is maybe say your prayers, brush your teeth again. You know what I'm saying? Brush up the edges of your hair. I don't have to do your whole hair because I got to go to work and you got to go to school. We've already ironed your clothes. You don't have to worry about what we finna fix for lunch because your lunches are already in there. So we're going to have some breakfast. And that's all we got to worry about is brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, fixing your breakfast, put your clothes on, get out there and get to that bus. Or get in the car so I can take you to school. But you see how you minimize all those things and you already know. So that's your income producing activities, but it's called your school prep activities when you were a child. So you need to break down what it is that you need to do to get you closer to your goal of selling insurance and not spending so much time learning everything. And I'm not saying my course or nobody else's course is better or less. I'm just saying, make sure you have that time. And it's not just for Raina, that time blocked out. And so that's why the first thing we talked about was your time management and your interruptions. So you need to know every night I need to prepare for my next day. Every day I have to do homework with my son when he comes home from school, and I also have to prepare dinner, and also have to spend time with my husband. So what time will I sit down and do my work and prepare my day for the next day? In other words, iron my clothes and take a shower and, you know what I'm saying, clean off my shoes if it needs to be cleaned off or whatever, so I can be best prepared in the morning. If this makes sense, guys. And so what is it that you need to do the next day in order to be better prepared? And what time will you sit down and remove all the distractions? And then when you get up in the morning, what will you do to make sure you start your day off well? I can even put in the group if you guys want me to, because again, this is beta. So if this is something that's a common problem and it seems like it is, I can put in the group my list of things that I listen to help me get motivated. You guys know about Les Brown and, all these different people. Your motivation comes from inside. You're not always going to feel like it. So you have to be able to identify your why. Why am I doing this? It can't be just for money. It's got to be something that's fulfilling. Who am I helping? Why am I helping? What am I running from or running towards? And it can't just be money, because that loses its luster when you start making money. You know what I mean? I'm running to financial freedom. I want to sell insurance from all over the world. I promise to God I do. You know what I'm saying? We had all kind of trips planned. As long as I got a Wi-Fi, which I got a hotspot on my phone, so I always have Wi-Fi and a laptop, and I can actually sell insurance from my phone, do Zoom from my phone. If I lose my laptop, you know what I'm saying? That's the lifestyle that I want. So what is the lifestyle that you want? Let's identify the life you want to live, and then put together the business that is going to get you there. So I want you to, that's why people do vision boards. I'm not really big on vision boards, because I just need to constantly remind myself daily. I can't just look at no picture. But I have to that's just me though. I have to constantly remind myself daily. And I talk to myself, look here, I want to sell insurance from all over the world. I want to sell insurance from all over the world. I do not want to be burnt out. I do not want to be broke again, ever. You know what I'm saying? And I think about the things that I've been through in the past, and I force myself to keep moving forward, because I talk to myself, all right, no, what we not gonna do is lay in this bed all day long. You know what I'm saying? Remember I gave you the pep talk of what I do for myself. I think about, once I've gotten past this part that I really don't want to do, what my life is going to look like, what the day is going to look like, what my bank account is going to look like, what the people who I help are going to look like when they look at me, and how that's going to make me feel. And when I do that, it makes me get up and do what I need to do. I just sit there and I think about it, and I make everything's energy. So I attract the energy because I feel the energy from my spirit. Oh my goodness, them smiles, them hugs, that money, that freedom, that travel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be validated, because I know what I have to offer is great. So I need to just go ahead and push through right now, because I know it's coming. You know what I mean? And I start to feel, I get goosies is what, and I'm like, ooh, and then next thing you know, I'm standing up. I'm like, I don't want to do this exercise. I don't want to drink this green juice. I don't even want to fix the damn green juice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to go to no 9 to 5 job. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do any of this stuff, but I do want my body to look good when there's bikini on, because I had my son when I was 18. I have never been able to wear a bikini. Now he is grown and gone, and I don't have no dependent children, and I just want to wear a bikini and look sexy before I'm old. I'm 43. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this exercise so I can look my best self, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So you have to walk yourself through the whole process, and then know what the YouTube videos are, or the music selection is. I showed you guys the music selection that I use, and I turn it on, and it instantly changes my mood. So I'm not thinking about the negative things of how far I could be, how far somebody else is, all the money mistakes I made, all the men mistakes I made, all the drinking mistakes I made, the shopping mistakes I made, having a child at an early age, where I would be if I didn't. You know what I'm saying? How I went to school for a bachelor's degree, but I'm working in sales and insurance, and I'm still changing lives, but I had to pay all that student loan money back, and I never had a job as a computer programmer. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not going to sit down and think about that. I'm going to think about all the things that I'm about to do. I am a kingdom kid. I don't know if you spiritual or not, but I know God has for me something greater. He is meant for me to do so many great things. So I choose to push forward. So it's a choice you have to make, along with some tools that you have to put in place, and it all starts from the night before. That makes sense? That was a whole preaching moment, but that is really literally the process that I go through. And I journal every day. Remember, I even gave you guys the journal prompts that I do. Every morning I ask myself, where do I want to be? What do I want to have? I take long showers. It's supposed to be God and water and spirituality. I swear I take long showers and God be talking to me, and I jump out the shower and have to find a notebook and write it all down because I forget it. Digital downloads. I've been in the water. I'm telling you. He be like, why do you take so long? He think I'm in there doing something I ain't got no business doing or whatever. Man, I can do it as my body, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, I just be in there just thinking, and I set my intention before I get in the shower. Okay, God, what we about to do with these group coaching clients, because we want to bring in new people, but I don't want to be overwhelmed, and I want to make sure that they're able to change. So tell me what process I need to put this in, what order I need to put this in, what content do I need? There are people that's not going to join the group coaching program, but they're still needing to virtualize their life insurance business. What are some other things on the side I can create, Lord? I really do talk to God like that. You know what I mean? And so I'm not pushing God on anybody, but whoever you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gotta all, I feel like everyone should know that I am not the head of my life. There is something more powerful than me that has created everything, and I connect with it on a regular basis. So whatever you choose to call it, that's fine. I call mine God, and I talk to him right before I get in the shower. All right, God, brushing my teeth. I forget to brush my teeth all the time, so I brush my teeth before I get in the shower. Turn the water on so it can be getting hot. Brush my teeth, then I'm getting in the shower. All right, Lord, it's me and you. I tell everybody I'm getting in the shower because I don't even want them don't interrupt me while I'm in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're going to, whatever God has put in my head, it's going to be gone. And I got to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to God. I want to get my life in order, my relationships in order, my past hurt, my money, my business. And me and God are going to convene in this water. And I promise to God, y'all, this is my whole process. So maybe that's not yours, but I also get up in the morning and I sit there and, okay, God, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for all blessings seen and unseen, our protection seen and unseen. Please help me. You giving me these gifts. You giving me these people that need what I have. You've given me these talents and this license. Show me who I can help today. What do I need to create? What do I need to say? Who do I need to respond to? Put it in my spirit, Lord. I really do. And I need to do it before he get up, because he like a little kid, he jump up. And he don't have no morning. I need that morning time, and I don't even get a chance to do it all the time, because sometimes I like to just lay warm in. But I do it, and I get up and I leave the room and I sit in front of my patio and I look out, depending on the weather. I sit outside or inside, and I convene with God. Sometimes I'm just in a quiet moment, just to reset myself. And then I put on my jam, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that might be. Maybe it's gospel, maybe it's reggae, maybe it's instrumental. So that's my whole process. That's my whole process. And Kieta, you came in the middle. We're actually talking about how do you get and stay motivated with everything else going on along, trying to not do too much, working from home, you know, and I know you transitioning there. And so this was a good piece for you. You might want to watch or listen to the recording. This is not what we're supposed to be working on today, but that's okay. We're going to go to 7:30 because that's important that we do go over what we're supposed to be working on today. So I hope this helps. I hope this helps all of you guys. You have to come up with some type of, you have to identify, go back through foundations. Every component in there is there for a reason. Identify your distractions. Your distractions might be laziness. Your distraction might be lack of motivation. If that's your distraction, then you need to, the distraction homework says to come up with a preventative process and then come up with a solution. So in order to prevent myself from being lazy, unmotivated, pointing finger at other people, sitting on the pity pot and comparing myself to where I think it could be based off of the people I was in high school with, and I see them and where they are. Ding, ding, ding. That was me for the longest. I had to start blocking people. I don't even want to see your shit on my timeline because it's making me self-doubt myself. And that's 100% true. I was on a cheerleading team, and this girl used to make me feel so jealous. I don't know why to this day. I could still see her and feel jealous. I don't know what it is. And so I can't, I'm not perfect. There are people who make me feel like I should be somewhere else. Why am I comparing myself to them? I don't know. So I'm not even a friend anymore. Because I don't have nobody on my timeline that hijacks my feelings. You can't make me feel some kind of way, because God told me I am meant to be great. And what I have to offer is to help other people's lives be great, help them see the value in themselves so they can help other people. I am on a whole movement. So I can't let this little girl with everything she's doing make me feel some kind of way. So then I go down the rabbit hole. Now, oh my God, look at this. I need this. I need a better car. I need a better job. I need a better office. I need, I need a bigger bank account. I need a new man. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, you can look at somebody else and they always got something better. Always. And so that's a distraction for me. So I clear my timeline. I scroll down my timeline, and everything and everybody on my timeline gives me life. So take a whole inventory of your life and see what the distractions are and prepare something. I told you my phone is a distraction. That's why I can't have you guys sending me messages, because the little chat head come up. And so I feel like messages are gifts and presents and surprises. And I be wanting to look. And so no, don't do that, because I need to be able to communicate via messenger, but I just need to not be distracted by the little chat head that pop up and draw me from whatever else I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? I need to pick a time to go and check whatever the customer service request is for any avenue in my business. And so I don't understand jealousy. You never know what a person went through to get what they have. Yeah, I don't know. It happens. It makes me, I do feel it. It's about comparison. It's about self-esteem. It's about self-worth. You know, and what it is what I learned from group coaching is judging. You're comparing somebody else's outsides to your inside. So they on the, you know, they got some shit going on too. It ain't perfect. That perfect family, that perfect wife and husband, that you look perfect. I bet you he didn't did or she didn't did, and nobody know. They just good at hiding. But you still looking at their outside and what they show, their representative, and you comparing it to what you know on the inside. They got some shit that you ain't been through, and you got some shit they ain't been through. But we don't allow ourselves that grace and mercy. So there we go. Hope that helps, guys. I'm not preaching no more. Now we finna get into the homework. I really hope that helps you guys. Help me. So this is our homework. Oh wait, that ain't it. We are in foundation. Yes. So let me go ahead and look at it the way y'all look at it. I understand it's the perfection, it's a competition within you. It is. And like I said, everything is a double-edged sword. Competition makes me get awards and accolades and all of that, but it also makes me compare myself to others. And perfectionism is a whole lot. And that comes from not feeling accepted when I was younger, being adopted. And that's a whole lot. So I have to constantly talk to myself when I see myself doing these things, like you have gifts and talents that are greater than what they have because they're yours. And they have them that are better you because you're yours. God had two different visions for both of you guys. You know, so you have to be able to be self-reflect and see the things and the choices and the mindset issues that we have. And I say issues because we all have them. I'm not saying yours is different, but I don't know what they are, but we have them. But the more better we can see, the more better. But the better we can see what's going on in our personal life, the less likely we are to let it affect us in our business. Because entrepreneurship is very personal. So things that you thought you were able to get over and you didn't pay attention to, and you just swept under the rug and you stuffed and you didn't have to deal with, they come out in your business, guys. So I did say I was done preaching. I'm done preaching. So let's go.